If you're a fan of the 1967 film The Dirty Dozen, get ready to discover some fascinating insights that will change your perspective. This movie, known for its daring and bloody portrayal of World War II, has captivated audiences for decades. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Are you ready to delve deeper into the film's production, its groundbreaking techniques, and the controversies that surrounded it? You might just gain a new appreciation for this classic movie. Stay tuned to learn more. Lee Marvin, the legendary actor who portrayed Major John Reisman in the movie, had mixed feelings about the film's depiction of combat reality. While he loved being a part of the project, he felt that the narrative didn't accurately reflect the realities of war. Marvin's military background, which included service in the United States Marine Corps during World War II, gave him a unique perspective on portraying military characters. He had a deep respect for the men and women who served their country and wanted to ensure that their stories were told with authenticity and respect. In contrast, Marvin was more pleased with his later war film, The Big Red One. He felt that this movie, which followed a group of soldiers through the major battles of World War II, did a better job of capturing the complexities and challenges of combat. The Big Red One was a passion project for Marvin, and he was heavily involved in its development and production. Despite his criticisms of The Dirty Dozen, Marvin's performance as Major Reisman was widely praised, and the movie became a classic of the war genre. However, for Marvin, the true measure of a war film was its ability to accurately portray the realities of combat, and in that regard, he felt that The Big Red One was the superior movie. In the production of the 1967 movie, Clint Walker's refusal to play a significant scene led to a last-minute casting change. Walker declined to participate in the troop inspection scene with General Vernon L. Pinkley, which prompted the filmmakers to bring in Donald Sutherland for the role. On the other hand, Jim Brown's involvement in the movie had serious consequences for his football career. Brown, a renowned NFL player, retired from professional football after the movie's production, which jeopardized his return to training. The NFL threatened to suspend Brown and impose a substantial financial penalty due to his absence. Brown's decision to retire and participate in the movie was a bold one, as he was one of the most prominent players in the league at the time. However, the NFL took a dim view of his involvement in the film, which led to the suspension threat and financial penalty. In summary, Clint Walker's refusal to participate in a crucial scene, and Jim Brown's retirement from the NFL after the movie's production had significant consequences for both actors and the film. These events led to last-minute casting changes and NFL penalties, adding to the drama surrounding the production of the movie. Charles Bronson, known for his rugged and intense on-screen presence, brought a personal connection to his role in the movie. His character, Joseph, shares a similar background with Bronson, as they both grew up around the coal mining business. Bronson's father was an actual miner in Pennsylvania, providing a first-hand understanding of the harsh realities of the profession. The film's production team went to great lengths to create a believable setting for the story. They built an impressive shadow for the movie, but its sturdiness proved to be a challenge. The faux shadow was so well constructed that it required over 70 tons of dynamite to blow it apart. This excessive use of explosives led to the decision to use flimsier materials for subsequent scenes, ensuring a smoother filming process. The shadow's destruction marked a significant event during the movie's production, highlighting the team's commitment to creating a realistic and engaging experience for the audience. Despite the challenges faced during filming, the crew managed to overcome obstacles and deliver a memorable show. In the movie, there's a scene where John Cassavetes' character, Franco, appears to be a ventriloquist, or perhaps there was a mistake in the sound editing. Franco's words don't seem to match his lip movements, creating a peculiar effect. This scene, although brief, has sparked curiosity among viewers who wonder if it was intentional or not. At a London party for the movie, there was an incident involving Sean Connery and Lee Marvin. Connery became upset when Marvin made a disrespectful comment about Connery's aunt. The situation escalated quickly, and Connery almost threw a punch at Marvin. Fortunately, producer Kenneth Hyman intervened and was able to defuse the situation before it got out of hand. Despite this incident, the movie was a significant success, and both Connery and Marvin's performances were well received by audiences and critics alike. The film's exploration of a group of military convicts given a second chance to redeem themselves has resonated with viewers over the years. It's a story of redemption, camaraderie, and the human spirit's resilience, even in the face of adversity. In the 1967 movie, the doorbell sound effect is notably distinctive. It uses notes from Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, which was a symbol of V for victory during World War II for the Allies. This musical choice sets the tone for the film, which revolves around a group of military convicts in a mission behind enemy lines. Moreover, the production of the movie was not without its own drama. Charles Bronson, one of the main actors, had a tense encounter with his co-star, Lee Marvin. Bronson confronted Marvin over his drinking habits and his frequent failure to show up for work. The confrontation took place in a London club where Bronson found Marvin. This incident added to the already challenging production process, as the film was shot in various locations, including a British Army base and a decommissioned munitions factory. Despite these challenges, the movie went on to become a commercial success and is now considered a classic war film. The tension between Bronson and Marvin, although not visible on screen, adds to the intrigue of the film's production history. In preparing for his role in the movie, Lee Marvin drew inspiration from his own experiences in World War II and his friendship with John Miara, a fellow Marine Corps veteran. Marvin's military background allowed him to bring a sense of authenticity to his portrayal of a tough and rugged soldier. Unfortunately, not all of the cast members were as committed to the film. Trini Lopez, who played one of the 12 convicts recruited for the dangerous mission, left the production due to a delay that threatened his musical career. It is rumored that Frank Sinatra, a powerful figure in the entertainment industry, may have influenced Lopez's decision to depart from the movie. Despite the loss of Lopez, the show went on, and the film was eventually released to critical and commercial success. Marvin's performance, in particular, was praised for its intensity and realism. His ability to channel his own military experiences into his acting helped to elevate the film and make it a classic of the war genre. The production of the movie faced a management dispute involving the actor, Lee Marvin, co-star, Freddie Lopez. Lopez's management was unable to secure a pay raise for him, leading to his character being written out of the film. This created some challenges for the production team, but they were able to find a solution and continue with filming. During the filming of the movie, Muhammad Ali, the famous boxer, paid a visit to the set. At the time, Ali was preparing for a fight with Brian London. He took the opportunity to pose for pictures with the cast, adding a touch of excitement to the production. The cast and crew were no doubt thrilled to meet the legendary boxer, and the photos taken that day are sure to be cherished by fans of the movie and boxing enthusiasts alike. Despite the management dispute, the production of the movie was able to move forward, and with the added excitement of Muhammad Ali's visit, it no doubt left a lasting impression on all involved. Indeed, the cast of the movie was an unusual choice, with most actors well into their 40s taking on roles of much younger characters. This casting decision is a common occurrence in Hollywood, where older actors are often hired to play parts that are typically associated with youth. For instance, the actor who played the role of a 25-year-old soldier was already 43 years old at the time of the film's release. Similarly, another actor, who was cast as a 22-year-old character, was actually 46 years old. These age discrepancies were noticeable to some viewers, who found it hard to believe that the actors were supposed to be much younger. The decision to cast older actors in younger roles is not without its drawbacks. While these seasoned performers bring a wealth of experience and talent to the screen, they may not always be able to convincingly portray the youthful energy and vitality of their characters. This can sometimes detract from the overall believability of the movie and may even take viewers out of the experience. Despite these potential issues, the movie remains a beloved classic, thanks in large part to the strong performances of its talented cast. The film's enduring popularity is a testament to the power of a good story, well told, and the ability of skilled actors to bring characters to life, regardless of their age. Director Robert Aldrich prioritized the movie's message over potential awards, refusing to cut a controversial scene to ensure the war as hell theme was understood. The film is based on E.M. Nathenson's novel, but its core goal is barely stated in the source material. Aldrich's decision to prioritize the film's message over potential awards speaks volumes about his commitment to delivering a powerful anti-war statement. The controversial scene in question, which depicts the brutal execution of German women, was considered too graphic by some. However, Aldrich believed that it was crucial to the film's overarching theme, and refused to remove it, even if it meant sacrificing award recognition. The movie's source material, E.M. Nathenson's novel, provides the basis for the film's plot, but barely reveals its purpose until the very end. The novel tells the story of a group of soldiers tasked with executing a dangerous mission behind enemy lines during World War II. However, it is not until the final pages that the reader discovers the true goal of the mission to assassinate high-ranking German officers attending a conference. Despite the novel's focus on the mission itself, Aldrich recognized the potential for a powerful anti-war message and prioritized this theme throughout the film. The result is a movie that is both entertaining and thought-provoking, leaving audiences with a lasting impression of the horrors of war. In conclusion, Robert Aldrich's decision to prioritize the movie's message over potential awards, combined with E.M. Nathenson's source material, created a film that is both entertaining and impactful. The war as hell theme resonates throughout the movie, leaving audiences with a lasting impression of the horrors of war. Released in 1967, the movie quickly gained popularity due to its unique plot and memorable characters. Audiences were drawn to the story of a group of soldiers given a second chance, and the film's impact on popular culture was immediate. The movie received positive reviews from critics and was a commercial success. Its innovative approach to the war film genre, combined with the star power of its cast, helped it stand out from other films of the time. The show's impact was not limited to the big screen. It spawned a TV series, The Dirty Dozen the Series, which aired from 1988 to 1989. The series followed the continuing adventures of the original characters and introduced new ones. Additionally, the movie has been adapted into various forms of merchandise, including action figures, posters, and clothing. The film's enduring popularity has also led to numerous references in other forms of media, such as video games and music. In conclusion, the movie has had a significant impact on popular culture, inspiring various adaptations and spin-offs. Its unique story and memorable characters continue to resonate with audiences today. In 1967, the war film The Dirty Dozen brought together a diverse and talented cast. The film's director, Robert Aldrich, sought out actors who could embody the tough and rugged personas required for the story. Lee Marvin, an experienced and respected actor, was the first to be cast as the leader of the group, Major Reisman. Marvin's grizzled appearance and commanding presence made him the perfect fit for the role. To play the diverse group of soldiers, Aldrich turned to a mix of established actors and up-and-coming talents. Charles Bronson, known for his roles in westerns, was cast as the soft-spoken and deadly veteran Schofield. John Cassavetes, an accomplished director in his own right, took on the role of Ferguson, a convicted murderer. Jim Brown, a former professional football player, was cast as Jimenez, a former football star turned soldier. Telly Savalas, with his shaved head and menacing demeanor, was a natural choice for the role of Archer, a vicious and cunning criminal. The casting of the German characters was equally important. Veteran actor Ernst Borgnine, who had previously worked with Aldrich, was cast as General Werden, the German-born commanding officer. The role of German Major St. Major was given to Robert Ryan, who brought a sense of gravitas and intensity to the character. The chemistry between the actors was crucial, and Aldrich made sure to test their dynamics during rehearsals. The cast was often left to their own devices, allowing them to build a natural rapport and camaraderie. This paid off on screen, with the actors appearing as a cohesive and believable unit. In the end, The Dirty Dozen boasted a talented and diverse cast, each chosen for their unique abilities and chemistry. The film remains a classic example of ensemble casting and a testament to the power of a strong cast. The Dirty Dozen, directed by Robert Aldrich in 1967, is a war film that showcases the director's unique vision. Known for his distinct style, Aldrich brought a sense of realism to the movie, often using handheld cameras to create a raw and gritty feel. This approach was a departure from the polished style of many films at the time, making The Dirty Dozen stand out. Aldrich's creative influences were diverse. He was inspired by the French New Wave movement, which emphasized naturalism and realism. This influence is evident in The Dirty Dozen's documentary-style cinematography and its focus on character development rather than heroics. Collaboration was key to Aldrich's directorial vision. He worked closely with his cast and crew, encouraging improvisation and input. For instance, he allowed the actors to develop their characters' backstories, which added depth to their performances. This collaborative approach extended to the film's technical aspects, with Aldrich working closely with cinematographer Edward Cullen to achieve the desired visual aesthetic. Aldrich's style was also characterized by his willingness to tackle controversial topics. The Dirty Dozen, with its theme of rehabilitating condemned soldiers, was a bold choice for a mainstream film. Aldrich's approach was to present the characters' flaws and complexities without judgment, allowing the audience to form their own opinions. In conclusion, Robert Aldrich's directorial vision for The Dirty Dozen was shaped by his creative influences, distinctive style, and collaborative approach. The film's enduring appeal is a testament to his ability to bring a unique perspective to the war genre. The Dirty Dozen, a war film released in 1967, took audiences by storm with its unique plot and captivating characters. The production of this movie was no small feat, with numerous challenges and innovations along the way. The set design for The Dirty Dozen was a crucial aspect of the film's success. The movie was shot in various locations, including a decommissioned prison in England, which served as the military stockade where the main characters were housed. The production team had to transform the old prison into a convincing military facility, complete with barbed wire fences, guard towers, and barracks. In addition to the prison set, the team also constructed a massive replica of a French chateau in the English countryside. This set was the site of the climactic battle scene, where the Dirty Dozen carried out their daring mission. The chateau was built to scale, with intricate details such as chandeliers, tapestries, and antique furniture. The film's locations also presented logistical challenges for the production team. Many scenes were shot on location in the English countryside, which required the team to transport equipment, actors, and crew members to remote areas with limited access to modern amenities. The team had to set up temporary campsites, kitchens, and dressing rooms to accommodate the cast and crew. One innovative technique employed during the production of The Dirty Dozen was the use of a new type of camera rig. The rig, known as the Lama crane, allowed the camera to move smoothly and fluidly through the air, creating dynamic and visually striking shots. The Lama crane was a significant innovation at the time, as it allowed for more complex and creative camera movements than had previously been possible. Another challenge the production team faced was working with a large cast of actors, many of whom were playing military characters. To ensure accuracy, the team hired military consultants to advise on uniforms, weapons, and military protocol and all. The consultants also worked with the actors to teach them military drills and maneuvers. Despite the numerous challenges and logistical hurdles, the production team of The Dirty Dozen was able to create a memorable and enduring film. The set design, locations, and innovative techniques all contributed to the movie's success, making it a classic of the war film genre. The Dirty Dozen, a classic 1967 war film, is a testament to the power of music in storytelling. Its score and soundtrack, composed by Frank Duvall, are integral to the narrative and emotional tone of the movie. Duvall, an accomplished musician and composer, was known for his versatility. He had previously worked on comedies, dramas, and thrillers, but The Dirty Dozen presented a new challenge. The film's gritty, action-packed scenes required a score that was both intense and emotive. The main title theme, a bold and brassy march, sets the stage for the film's tough, military setting. It's a recurring motif that punctuates high-stakes scenes, mirroring the character's determination and resilience. Duvall also incorporated softer, more introspective pieces to contrast the action. These cues, featuring strings and woodwinds, underscore the characters' emotional journeys, adding depth to their rough exteriors. Interestingly, Duvall used a mix of traditional orchestral instruments and unconventional ones, such as the electric guitar, to create a unique sound. This innovative approach mirrored the film's unconventional storyline and characters. The soundtrack also features popular songs from the 1960s, which provide a stark contrast to the score. These songs, including Bang Bang by Sonny and Cher and Wild Thing by the Troggs, add a layer of levity and nostalgia. In creating the score and soundtrack for The Dirty Dozen, Duvall successfully complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the film. His music not only enhances the viewing experience, but also stands as a significant contribution to the film's enduring legacy. One of the most iconic scenes in The Dirty Dozen is the training sequence where Lieutenant Colonel John Reisman, played by Lee Marvin, trains a group of military prisoners for a dangerous mission. This scene showcases the direction of Robert Aldrich, who uses wide shots to capture the scale of the training and close-ups to highlight the actors' expressions. Marvin's performance is intense and commanding, setting the tone for the rest of the film. Cinematographer Edward Coleman uses natural lighting and handheld cameras to create a gritty, realistic look. The use of location shooting at a real military base adds to the authenticity of the scene. The impact of this scene on the audience is significant, as it establishes the stakes of the mission and the camaraderie between the characters. Another iconic scene is the mission briefing, where Reisman explains the plan to his men. This scene is notable for the use of tension-building music and the reaction shots of the actors, who convey a mix of shock, disbelief, and determination. Actor Charles Bronson, who plays the character of Joseph de Ladislaw, delivers a particularly memorable line when he says, "I've never killed a woman before, but I'll give it a try." The filmmaker's commentary reveals that this scene was shot in a single take, with the camera moving around the room to capture the reactions of each actor. The impact of this scene is to further establish the danger and difficulty of the mission, as well as the resolve of the characters to complete it. The final iconic scene is the climactic battle, where the Dirty Dozen attack a German shadow housing high-ranking officers. This scene is notable for its use of slow motion, hand-to-hand combat, and practical effects. The performances of the actors are intense and physical, with Telly Savalas, who plays the character of Archer Magot, delivering a particularly memorable and brutal performance. The impact of this scene on the audience is visceral and thrilling, with the use of music and sound effects adding to the intensity. The scene is also notable for its high body count, with many of the characters meeting their demise in gruesome ways. In conclusion, The Dirty Dozen contains several iconic scenes that are memorable for their direction, performance, and cinematography. The impact of these scenes on the audience is significant, contributing to the film's enduring popularity and status as a classic war movie. Released in 1967, The Dirty Dozen quickly resonated with audiences, becoming a significant cultural milestone. The film's unique blend of action, war, and camaraderie struck a chord with moviegoers, leading to its influence on pop culture. The movie revolves around a group of military convicts given a chance for redemption by undertaking a dangerous mission. This narrative of second chances and unlikely heroes struck a chord with audiences, inspiring similar themes in future films and television shows. The Dirty Dozen also contributed to discussions on relevant social themes. It subtly challenged the traditional hierarchy of the military, showing that unconventional methods could yield success. This subversion of authority was a reflection of the societal changes occurring during the 1960s. Moreover, the film's diverse cast, including notable actors like Lee Marvin, Charles Bronson, and Jim Brown, brought a fresh perspective to the war genre. The characters' racial and social backgrounds were not central to the plot. a departure from many films of the era. This inclusivity added depth to the characters and made them more relatable to a broader audience. In terms of pop culture, The Dirty Dozen left an indelible mark. The film's unique blend of action, war, and humor has been emulated in numerous films and TV shows. The concept of a team of misfits coming together for a common goal has been replicated in various genres, from sports dramas to heist movies. In conclusion, The Dirty Dozen was more than just a war movie. It resonated with audiences, influenced pop culture, and contributed to discussions on relevant social themes. Its enduring legacy continues to be felt in modern cinema. Upon its release in 1967, The Dirty Dozen received mixed reviews from critics. However, it was generally praised for its action-packed narrative and memorable performances. The film's innovative blend of war and action genres, along with its unconventional protagonists, helped it stand out from other movies of the time. Renowned film critic Roger Ebert gave the film 3 out of 4 stars, highlighting its sheer kinetic energy and superb cast. He commended the film for its ability to balance humor and drama while maintaining tension throughout. Ebert also noted the impressive performances of Lee Marvin, Charles Bronson, and Telly Savalas, among others. Bosley Crowther of the New York Times was more critical, dismissing the film as a violent, brutal, and depressing portrayal of war. Despite this, Crowther acknowledged the film's impressive cast and their commitment to their roles. The Dirty Dozen was a major success at the box office, earning over $45 million in the United States alone. This success translated into several award nominations and wins. The film received 4 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Sound. Lee Marvin won the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama for his portrayal of Major Reisman. These accolades were significant for those involved in the film, as they recognized the unique vision and execution of The Dirty Dozen. The film's success helped establish the careers of many of its actors and contributed to the growing popularity of the action genre. Additionally, the film's exploration of morally ambiguous characters and its anti-war themes resonated with audiences, making it a lasting and influential piece of cinema. During the filming of The Dirty Dozen in 1967, anecdotes from the set reveal a unique blend of camaraderie and intensity. The cast, including Lee Marvin, Ernest Borgnine, and Charles Bronson, were known to engage in friendly card games between takes. However, when the cameras rolled, they transformed into their ruthless characters, engaging in intense combat scenes. One notable anecdote involves the casting of Jim Brown, a professional football player. Director Robert Aldrich took a chance on Brown, who had no prior acting experience. Brown's athleticism and intensity impressed the cast and crew, leading to a successful film debut. The production also faced challenges, such as the need to film the climactic castle scene in an actual historic castle in England. The crew had to be careful not to damage the historic site, leading to creative problem solving during filming. Additionally, the film's military advisors, many of whom were veterans of World War II, provided valuable insights and expertise during the production. They helped ensure the film's accuracy and authenticity, adding to its overall impact. Despite these challenges, the cast and crew of The Dirty Dozen formed a close bond during the production. Their shared experiences and camaraderie contributed to the film's enduring legacy as a classic war movie. The Dirty Dozen, a 1967 war film, has left an indelible mark on cinema history. Its innovative blend of action, drama, and humor set new standards for the war genre. Starring Lee Marvin, the film follows a group of military convicts tasked with a dangerous mission behind enemy lines during World War II. One key aspect that sets The Dirty Dozen apart is its focus on anti-heroes. Audiences were captivated by these morally ambiguous characters, a departure from the traditional heroic archetypes. This shift in perspective influenced future filmmakers, leading to the creation of more complex and nuanced characters in war films and beyond. The film's impact extends to its groundbreaking depiction of large-scale action sequences. The training camp scenes and the final assault on a shadow remain iconic, inspiring filmmakers to push the boundaries of action choreography and visual storytelling. In the years following The Dirty Dozen's release, numerous films drew inspiration from its unique approach. The 1980 film The Longest Yard, directed by Robert Aldrich, who also directed The Dirty Dozen, shares similar themes of a group of misfits coming together for a common goal. Additionally, films like The A-Team and Suicide Squad bear striking resemblances to The Dirty Dozen, with their focus on a team of unlikely heroes. Moreover, the film's influence can be seen in the rise of ensemble casts in modern cinema. Filmmakers recognize the appeal of bringing together a diverse group of talented actors, each contributing their unique strengths to create a dynamic and engaging story. In summary, The Dirty Dozen has significantly impacted film history, paving the way for future filmmakers to explore new narrative structures, character development, and action sequences. Its legacy continues to resonate in contemporary cinema, solidifying its status as a classic film that transcends generations. Did you know that The Dirty Dozen celebrates its 55th anniversary this year? Released in 1967, this classic war film continues to captivate audiences with its unique blend of action, drama, and camaraderie. For many, The Dirty Dozen holds a special place in their hearts, bringing back memories of watching it for the first time or sharing it with loved ones. Perhaps it sparked an interest in cinema history, or maybe it inspired you to explore the genre of war films further. We'd love to hear your personal stories and reflections related to this iconic movie. How did it impact you? What scenes or characters resonated with you the most? Share your memories with us and other viewers in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Together, we can celebrate the enduring legacy of The Dirty Dozen and its impact on our lives.